And yes, the typical outcome of Chelsea winning a trophy is again to go and attack Arsenal. That seems to be the motto of every single club that wins a trophy. Come to us. Because what? We're the biggest club. Everyone just seems to care so much about Arsenal that they can't even celebrate their own trophy. They just prefer to laugh at us. So we'll be just looking into that. We'll also be looking into some transfer news, some contract news for some players. So a bit of positivity, I guess, towards the end. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe and like as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. But let us just start with what is being said from Chelsea fans. Phase 1 Maresca now has more European trophies than Phase 6 Arteta. Maresca is a better coach than Arteta. Trophies and finals played makes a good coach and not trusting a process. Yes, fair enough, a trophy. But to be in the Conference League, you have to finish 7th. That would be a horrendous season for Arteta. Like, you know, you're winning trophies that you have to be bad in the league for. That's what I don't get. But anyway, let's just have a listen to see what the Chelsea fans are saying in this video. Have a listen.
And I'm back, so this video, we're going to talk about why it's better to be a Chelsea fan than a fucking Arsenal fan. Dirty guys, bro. Dirty. First reason, let's talk about trophies. Let's talk about European trophies. Because Arsenal ain't got nothing. They got no Champions Leagues. They got no Europa Leagues. They got fuck all, basically. So they're just shit. Just imagine being an Arsenal fan, yeah, and just playing like every week just to win nothing all the time, just nothing, zero things. You win absolutely nothing, bro. You know, blind people, what they see, nothing. That's what you win. Just because you Arsenal fans are playing decent football, alright football, I'll give it to you. You don't think that you lot are just fucking the shit right now, because you're not. You went from like this, which is a standard bottle, to like fucking like this, bro. You lot just upgraded your bottle. That's all you guys did. Just upgraded your bottle. Probably maybe you didn't even upgrade the drink inside it. It's still water. You're still dead.
Interesting analogies used by this Chelsea fan, and it's crazy what a Conference League win can do to you. Not too long ago, these guys were lingering in 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th in the Premier League. Had to go to the final day in a season where Arsenal had multiple injuries, by the way. These guys still were not able to catch us. They had their full fit squad for the whole season, no injuries, still finished behind us. And they think, okay, now we've got a Conference League. Let's straight away make a video about Arsenal and why we are the better club. No European trophies, saying our fans are dirty. Interesting way to go about it, but it just shows what Chelsea fans are. Just, you're thinking about clubs in London, I'd say Arsenal and our fans, there's a classy element towards it. Chelsea fans seem to just be so rough and angry in their analysis and unfair. It's just interesting to have a listen to what they're saying. Now let's have a listen to again another Chelsea fan. I'm sure you guys will know him by now.
This is Arsenal wants to win it all, bro. This is what you call a club. This is what you call a club.
Arsenal fans, tell me right now, would you celebrate a Conference League like this? Are we that far in the... Am I blind? It must be just me, but a Conference League win suggests that you've been awful in the season before. You will not see me celebrate a Conference League. The Carabao Cup holds more weight than a Conference League. The FA Cup obviously does. The Premier League, Champions League, Europa League hold more weight. The run Chelsea had to be on to get into this final. IK Effenberg, Kuchenheiden, Tuchen. What were some of those teams? I have never heard of some of them. And I know quite a lot of football teams. I hadn't heard of half of the ones. Dresden, the one they had to beat to get to the final. Arsenal under-21s could reach the final of this competition. These guys managed to play Tyreek George, managed to play a 15-year-old Reggie Walsh in the semi-final of the second leg in this competition. They were able to feed a 15-year-old because that's how bad the competition was. And you're meant to make me feel like my club is a failure when your club is able to field 15-year-olds in a semi-final of a European competition. Yes, fair play, the club has now won every single one of them. But these are no grounds to celebrate on Arsenal, or just celebrate on your own, you know. First thing that comes to their mind is Arsenal. It's Arsenal. We won a trophy. Oh, let's have a look at Arsenal. That's what Tottenham fans did. That's what Chelsea fans are doing. And it's a matter of time till we can make them quiet. There's only one thing that can make them quiet, and that is to actually win a trophy. A major trophy, not these Mickey Mouse Carabao Cups, win a Champions League, win a Premier League, these guys will have nothing to say to us. And I've said it many times, and a lot of you guys will say I'm maybe deluded, but we will win one of them next year. 4th season, we will win one of those. If we don't, like I've said many times before, I will be gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked. That's how much faith I have in Arteta, in the boys, in the club. There is no way that we cannot win a major trophy next season and put these Conference League, Europa League winner people and show them what a real major trophy actually is. But anyway, let's get on to some transfer news, and this probably won't even lift the mood because Arsenal have made inquiries into signing Leroy Sane on a free transfer. I'll be fuming if we get Leroy Sane. And that's not to say he's a horrible player, but we're past this now. Please, we are past this. The 28-year-old, whatever, 27-year-olds from Manchester City, from Chelsea, we cannot do this. We're just feeding into this element that we're moving backwards. We need the Rodrigos, the Leaos, the sort of Gittins even would be better from the Bundesliga. We don't need to be going into the scraps of other teams. If a player isn't going to want to stay at Bayern Munich, they aren't good enough for Arsenal Football Club. We need to have a new mentality about us. This won't be a smart deal. He's better than Raheem Sterling, but I just cannot do Leroy Sane. I'm sorry. I cannot do him. Injury prone as well. There's no upside to this. 250,000 to 300 grand per week for him as well. This is not firepower. This is not the next level. This is degrading and a lower level. This should not happen. I don't know about you guys. Let me know down below your thoughts on Leroy Sane. But I cannot have this deal happening. I'm sorry. This deal should not happen, and I hope it will not happen because it would be slightly embarrassing if it did. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys love Thomas Partey. I personally aren't the biggest fan of this being done, but Thomas Partey has now verbally agreed a new Arsenal contract with only minor issues left. So obviously he's going to be staying. And yeah, I guess there must be something I'll tend to see. But I feel like athletically, he's not good enough. He cannot keep up in the Premier League with the intensity of it. But he's great on the ball. He finds the ball into Saka. He can be so composed. When Thomas Partey is on it, he is something else. But how many games a season of Thomas Partey on it are you going to get? The team obviously think we can get so many out of him that sort of a new contract is the right move. So I guess that's all we can do. We can all trust Arteta and trust this is the right move to make. And also a bit of news on Hugo Ekitike. Apparently Arsenal have been in talks since March. Would you be a fan of him? I think he's a great profile. I think Liverpool have got him higher up in their list. But he seems to be a fantastic player. A bit like Isak. I call him the baby Isak in the way he plays. He has quite similar attributes to him. It'll be interesting to see if we actually follow through with this. But yeah, you know, it's just like we're so in the air of what striker we want. Is it Sesko, Gyökeres, Ekitike? We need more clarity on the situation. And anyway, some good news in terms of Zubimendi is set to complete his medical. He's not going to Madrid. He's coming to Arsenal. All the paperwork done. And we are going to be getting a top midfielder to come into the club. Anyway, gunners, that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts on everything discussed in this video. But until next time, peace.